Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in today. Today's episode of the Topping Show is proudly sponsored by Topping Technologies. Topping Technologies is an IT value-added reseller and services company with a special proficiency IT security. Heck, I see their founder released twice a day. Gotta say he's quite handsome and brilliant. He's me, you see, that's the joke. If you're an IT leader or business owner, you can reach out to the team at sales@toppingtechnologies.com. Also, we're still giving away a free flamethrower with every IT purchase. Go to toppingtechnologies.com and click the flamethrower button to learn more, or click the URL in the video description below. Lastly, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you can click that button and tell your friends, I would greatly appreciate it. Now going over to the business part podcast, you have a new 2000 Ford Mustang SVT Cobra R destroyed by a Hyundai SUV, which, yeah, let's just say no one's going to care about that Hyundai, but many are going to miss this. Again, a new 2000 Mustang, which obviously is a showroom queen, so to say. Now this comes to us thanks to The Drive. Specifically, Kyle is right over there. And they say, quote, brand new 2000 Ford Mustang SVT Cobra R wrecked in absurd dealer showroom crash. It was one of only 300 built. Here you can see and of course was a beautiful red Mustang. Well, was. Now you have that abomination of a Hyundai hitting it. They say, quote, one of only 300 built, the Mustang SVT Cobra R was on display as a time capsule for years at the Tri-City Ford dealership until the Hyundai Tucson driver took it out this month. Which, yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things where, yeah, it looks like this SUV somehow rammed into this car dealership's building and hit that beautiful time capsule. It looks like it completely destroyed the passenger door of the Mustang, probably the rear quarter panel. Oh, shoot, yeah. It looks like the quarter panels and yeah, it's not looking good. Now they say, quote, it's not a 1996 Dodge Viper on a 30-foot pole, but for nearly a quarter of a century, a brand new Mustang was graced the showroom of a Ford dealership in North Carolina, a time capsule to tease buyers to ogle at what they wait while they wait for their paperwork on the next new Explorer. But sadly, that run came to a shocking end when a driver of Hyundai Tucson lost control and while reversing in a parking lot. How much steep? So they did that in reverse. I'm not sure if they were inebriated or just a bad driver, but yeah, you have to get some real momentum going to reverse. You have to be especially kind of stupid or inebriated to do that much damage. Again, it went through an entire wall of the building and destroyed this piece of history. Now, they say that it smashed through the building, crashing directly into the 10300 Cobra R. While it would have been worse, in the sense that, I don't know, the Tucson could have taken out a support column that brought down the whole building. Well, yeah, I guess that would be moderately worse. The photo of the immense aftermath shows the crossover plowed right into the passenger side of the Mustang, which depressingly still has a giant Christmas bow on the roof. In a second photo taken, the Cobra R was extracted and the carnage is clear. The whole side is crumbled, and sadly appears the roof has buckled, indicating significant structural damage. Which, yeah. It's not looking good. And again, they'll make them like they used to. There's that age-old debate of, is it really great to have these low-mileage cars? There's basically a time capsule where it's not really enjoyed in terms of you're not taking it to the track, you're not, daily driving it, but you're also, you are preserving this piece of history. That's a, debate in and of itself in the automotive community. But yeah, to have it just destroyed like this, let's just say there's going to be a pretty big lawsuit against this moron of a driver, the Hyundai. And here you can see somehow they basically did a half circle reverse into this building, into the Mustang. This is a diagram from the police report. And surely the driver was inebriated on some type of substance to be this stupid or this bad of a driver. They say, while we obtained a copy of the police report from the crash, according to Eden Police, driver number 1, while reversing their vehicle, lost control, causing it to reverse uncontrollably and crash through the wall of the showroom building before striking the Mustang. As it was parked within the building. Which, again, how stupid are these people? Here you can see the before image where the Mustang looked. It even had the original factory window sticker. Now, they say that the 4th generation SN95 Mustang didn't command a ton of respect today, but the 2000 SVT Cobra R was an undeniable star. Essentially a street race legal car. Cobra R ditched the radio, air conditioning, sound deadening, backseat, power windows to make the 5.4 liter iron block V8 the star. Underrated at 385 horsepower and 385 foot-pounds of torque, the modular V8 was paired with Bilstein dampers, ABAC springs, bigger anti-roll bars, 4-piston Brembos, and special aero. top speed of 175 miles per hour, making it the fastest Mustang ever when it debuted. And again, it looks awesome. I mean, got that quirky 2000s era look, which a lot of people debate me. Is that when humanity really peaked? We were put to the Matrix, perhaps? I'm only partially kidding. And wow, how much... Also shows how bad inflation was. The best Mustang back in 2000 was $54,000. And now it's about double that, if not more. They say that, quote, even today, the car numbers hold up. The low production count means the nice Cobra R could easily pull 100,000 at auction. Tri-City reportedly wanted 200,000 for example, which, yeah, it's one of those things where they just put that number on there because they know no one's going to pay for it, so it's a display piece, but it's, everything's for sale, so to say. You see, some cool Honda dealerships will have an original Honda S2000 at the dealership, and they'll want, like, 7,500 grand for a low mileage one, which, again, I mean, they'll probably be very happy if everyone actually does pay that, but, I mean, odds are most likely won't. So it's sad to see this little time capsule be so damaged so completely. I mean, it's one of those things where that's not just going to buff out. You have to put some major work into that. Now, given the historical provenance, and yeah, I would argue that this low production run, being the peak Mustang at the time, there is something to that. I'd say, given the significance, you're going to try to restore it. I mean, how well? I mean, it blows my mind. It even has the original factory seat covers, like the plastic protective seat covers over it. I mean, this thing was just a gem. So, yeah, I don't know. And again, it doesn't specify the Hyundai driver was inebriated. I would almost hope so. At least they have some modicum of excuse. Because, again, for you to be stone cold sober and drive in reverse, like, what is it, half a circle, smashing through the wall into the building and hitting another car, you should have to walk everywhere for at least a decade after this incident, I would argue. But let me know. Do you think this driver, is the dealership actually going to sue this person? I mean, I'm not sure if they even, depending on their coverage of liability, I mean, the car's probably worth more than what the person, what do you think is going to be the end result is what I'm trying to say. And then, are you a big fan of the ponies? Do you think the Mustang really won the pony war? Let me know your thoughts, because as always, be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month, so if you can click that button, I'd greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.